All right, so we got one more. Got another. We're gonna do an unboxing. This one here is gonna be for Orlando Gardner and Backyard Farmer Pat, falling in love with these Florida channels because somewhere deep down inside, a Louisiana boy wants to be somewhat near Florida, but I can't leave Louisiana. What we're gonna do is, when we did our last unboxing, I had a lady email me. I can tell that's one of the hardest things about being a YouTuber is people look to your channel for tips, trying to be a better gardener, and then they get a little frustrated or disappointed. And a lady sent me some pictures of your tree, and she said to me, she said, man, the trees they sent me don't look anything like the trees they sent you. They must have sent you those trees because you were a YouTuber. And that kind of hit me. I was like, man, maybe, I know I put my email and everything on there. Maybe they did. So this time I tried to circumvent that, to not mention anything about YouTube, not to act like a YouTuber, and see what they would send me, just not knowing anything about me. And they didn't even know it the first time, but I did use my Grow Family Network stuff. So what I want to see is, what would they send me if they didn't know, if I didn't say Grow Family Network, here I am. And so here we go. When I first started seeing this company, it was a lady by the name of Tropical Flavors out of Florida. That's the only reason I went to this company. But ma'am, I did understand what you were saying. The trees we got were some nice looking trees, and I'm hoping they didn't send us those nice looking trees because they thought we would get them more sales, because we never ever, God is our witness, got a sponsorship from this company. We just found it on Tropical Flavor, searching YouTube, and thought we would give it a try. And we just did an unboxing, but we were actually impressed by what they sent. So today, coming from Florida, tasting all those mangoes, still watching a lot of Orlando Gardner, I was like, I had a choice to get fruit punch, a couple other mangoes, but I ended up getting a lemon zest because he was saying lemon zest was better than lemon meringue. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting the lemon zest. Now with those other trees, I did want to note that when the lady sent me her tree was about this tall, and our tree was about this tall. And I'm gonna say this, if you're a small space gardener and you're thinking about potting a tree, so now look, they sent us a little smaller one this time, looks like. So maybe that was the reason. But now that I'm pruning these trees that we got, those mango trees that we got, I'm wishing now that they would have sent us some that were a little bit smaller already. Because when you go to pruning, I wanted to get my trees to start branching from this height. But since they sent this trees this high, I didn't want to cut them all the way back down and lose all the foliage. But I'm looking at this lemon zest. This is a small one. So the mango looks really small. You're probably wondering what this is. Bells, you know what this is.
A plum.
Yeah. This for Backyard Farmer Pat right here.
Siniguelas, guys.
This for Backyard Farmer Pat right here. I believe she calls it the yellow coat plum.
Siniguelas.
In Beverly, in the Philippines, they call it siniguelas. Then some people call it the hog plum.
Some people call it siguelas. I think siguelas.
As always, I got a cut through it to get it off of there. Try not to cut my tree or my hand. But here it is. Let me get a closer look at that thing. These, I've heard, maybe all they did was stuck a stick in the ground probably, because I've heard you stick a stick in the ground and these will just grow. The trees go dormant in the winter time, blah, blah, blah. Fresh fruit. It says the East Indian cooking is known for. They're usually picked fresh or pickled green. The fruit are sweet, unlike store-bought plums. Yeah, that are kind of, store-bought plums are a little bit more tangy. But there you go. We did get one like this.
We tasted it, yeah.
In Florida. When I ate it, I was like, I gotta get one. Gotta get one. I think this was like $100.
Yeah.
But I bought it because I was watching Miss Pat. Oh, one of them piece broke. Watching Miss Pat, I was seeing how she had got a couple of red ones from her friends or her family, and she was just sticking them in the ground in different places, and they were just sprouting up, looking nice and healthy. So you take $100 tree. If I can keep it alive through the winter, I don't know how it's going to do in our winters, but if I can keep it alive during the winter, just 4 cuttings, that'll bring it down to $25. And then a couple of more cuttings off of those. So I'm going to do some propagating on that one. This one here, this is like one of the smallest ones we've got, huh? And the lemon zest is a bigger tree. We're going to I'm probably going to put this on the ground. I'm not going to lie. But we're going to do a lot of pruning to keep it small. Probably for the first year, it's going to just stay in a pot. I don't think it's going to be root bound being this small. Looks like a fresh graft right here. And it's shot off. One here, one here, one here. And I'm going to show you, this is why it's best to keep or buy these trees at this height, because you get to decide. If you get one and it's already up here, then the nursery has decided how high it's going to get. Right here, I can monitor as this grows. I want to cut this right here at hip height, right? So as it grows up, once it gets here, somewhere right here, I'm going to tip it. And once you tip it, that's going to cause it to finally branch out. And it'll branch out at this height instead of the ones, and that's only because of the high tunnel. You can see the high tunnel in the background. That's the height we have to work with. I can't let a tree get bigger than that. So by me actually cutting it here and making it branch lower, it has more space to go up, if that makes sense. If it starts out right here already and I tip it here, it's not that much space for it to grow up. So I'm really excited, even though they probably just thought they were going to send me a small one. I'm really excited about getting them a little bit smaller. Now I wish this trunk was bigger like the other ones, remember? When I put Grow Family Network, and they sent us some that the trunks look like these.
It's huge.
Yeah, we had bigger trunks. I don't think that had anything to do, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, I don't think it has anything to do with us saying or putting in the email Grow Family Network. I think it's availability. I think at the beginning of the season, mangoes were starting to ship out, so they were shipping out whatever they had. Now, this may be all they have left, is these smaller ones, because we're kind of at the end of the season, so they're shipping out this one. These hog plums, people don't buy them as much as they buy these, so maybe they just had some that were a little bit bigger on the branching part. But I'm excited about it. So this is, if I didn't say it,
lemon zest.
This is that lemon zest. Lemon meringues. I'm gonna say it like Orlando Gardner says it. This is lemon meringue's daughter, right? I believe that's how you say it. This is lemon meringue's daughter. I believe it is. I think lemon zest, orange sherbet. I've been watching a lot of your videos, man. Learning a lot about the history of those mangoes and who's kin to who. Hopefully, in the future, God spare our lives, hopefully we can get this to fruit and we can get a daughter of lemon zest right here in Louisiana and we'll be able to name our own. So that's the beautiful thing about mangoes is when you plant them, many times they're not going to be exact to the mother, and you can get a different flavor, or it might be bad, but a lot of times it could be good as well. And you can actually get your own variety, name it. I could name it the King. I could name it the Bev. Well, not Beverly already got a name, but I can name it. I can name it Bev's last name. I can name it my last name. We can name it whatever we want. So it'll be cool over the next 5 to 10 years to see this thing fruit and put off a seedling, not a seedling, but a seed, and we can plant it and get our own seedling. In another 5 years, we'll get a fruit to taste. Long journey in gardening, but well worth it. So that was our unboxing from Planogram. I think these 2 trees cost me $230. And we were right in Florida. We could have probably bought these trees for $40 a piece. But I ended up buying them for, I think this one was 108 and this one was 98, something like that. Free shipping, paid, with taxes and everything. So, but I'm excited about it. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, stay with us, stay with us. I'm up to
6.
yeah, this is my 6th mango. I'm going crazy though. I'm going crazy. I still got to get the dwarf Hawaiian, but I think I want to try something else. Some of the people say the dwarf Hawaiian is a real coconutty. I really like a more sweeter than coconutty, so that's why I went with the lemon zest. Because here in Louisiana, we like citrus flavor, lemony flavor. So I think the lemon zest will be really good. And of course, I love the taste of that hog plum. Still don't have my June plum. That one we had died, but hopefully this one makes it through the winter. That's it, man. Thank y'all for watching the Grow From Your Network. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. And just follow us. That high tunnel, I've been saying it for a long time. That high tunnel is going to do something great. It's just nestled back up in these woods like this. It's going to do something great. A couple more years. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, grow, grow.